Hello. It's been a while. About 3 weeks or 4 weeks to be exact, which doesn't make sense because I said to be exact and I don't really know. So to make this a relatively short video, I'm going to lightning round all the crap that's been going through my life. My car got broken in 2. Nothing was damaged, but I lost some hero clicks. 2. I took my car to the auto body shop and got rid of all the hail damage that got into it. And I repaired a little bit of the rear part of my car because some jerkwad hit it and ran and did not leave a note. 3. I never heard back from the detective that stole the thing from my car, so that's gone now. 4. Went to a bunch of weddings, well, 2 to be exact, and I never really made that wedding video, which I'll do that next week, but I went to a bunch of weddings and that was lovely. I think I'm on number 5. I got my car back. Yay! 6, I think. My car got hit a week later after I got it back from the shop by a deer. I did not even have time to react to it, and it really wrecked my car. 7, I went to Anime Nebraskon over this weekend, and it was awesome. 8, my car is currently at the auto body shop, and I'm gonna have to pay a lot of money to get the repairs done by that friggin' deer. The rest of the video is just gonna be light and easy, just gonna be me just shooting off the breeze, not saying anything philosophical, just saying some things that I liked about Nebraskon. Luckily, Anime Nebraskon 2017 was back at Coco Keys, Omaha, which thank God, because the last place was truly awful. The Zen Garden is no longer there, which is kind of a bummer because the whole Japanese garden area did make sense for a Japanese style convention. However, the new Zen Garden, I'm not sure what people are calling it, is very nice. It's very open. And those pyramid stair thingies are really cool. I mean, there's so many charging points everywhere. Like, half the con could really just charge all their phones. Not really, that's a lie, but there's a friggin' lot of charging stations. Another big plus about the con this year, the cosplays were on fire this year. Oh my god, best cosplays I've seen, personally, me at a con in a very long time. Good job, guys. Another huge plus was the vendor's room was finally updated for, I swear, for about half a decade of going to Anime Nebraskon and even this year's O Comic Con. I just saw the exact same vendors with the exact same fan art print and just the very same things for half a decade, and it was super nice to see new material. I'm not sure if there were just new people. Actually, I think that's what it was. There were like 3 vendors from Canada and a couple from Kansas City or something like that came up, and it's just so nice to see different merch. And I actually bought a bunch of stuff like this and this and this, also this too, and also this. The guest people at the con this year were Keith Silverstein, Todd Habercorn, Kyle McCarley, Erica Lindbeck. Those were the people that I was most interested in seeing. I think there were a couple other people, including like the entire main female cast, I think, of the Ruby series, which I am not a huge fan of it, but that was cool that they were there. But those 4 people, I got to meet 3 of them. I didn't get to see Todd, which is unfortunate because I just ran out of time and I kind of didn't really care that much. But the guy that I was cosplaying, Lin Yao, he does the English voice, so I'll probably shoot him a tweet about that, about, hey, I didn't get to see you, but I cosplayed as ya. But those 3 people, Keith, Kyle, and Erica, I did get to meet. Met Keith quite a bit. In fact, I cosplayed as his hunk from Resident Evil, so that was really cool to see him again. But those 3 people all did voices in Fire Emblem Echoes, which I'm a huge fan of that franchise. Keith also does the voice of Torbjorn, which is a pretty famous character for Overwatch, but I got them to sign this dual amiibo of Alm and Celica, Alm's voice actor and Celica's voice actor, and then another character in the game that Keith voiced down here. So this is definitely going on the shelf of high honor and to keep this dust and keep this nice and pretty because this is just really cool. I entered a Smash 4 contest, which was super fun. I made it to, I believe, the 1 win away from semifinals using a bunch of characters, well, 2 characters that were, for those people who are not well versed in video game lingo, they were technically one of the worst characters in the game, but I did pretty good. I sent a lot of people packing and I disqualified a lot of people, so that made me feel super good. But I forgot a controller, so I had to go buy a $75 GameCube controller because the seller wouldn't allow the controller itself to be sold. You had to buy the GameCube console itself that came with the controller. Kind of poopy, but I understand why he did that, but I needed another GameCube, so it all worked out. This year I cosplayed as Ling Yao and Greed Bling from Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood. I'm not sure if I can find any pictures of me being as Ling, but here's a picture of me being Greed. I actually still have the Ouroboros homunculus tattoo on my fist. I kind of really want to get a tattoo of this on my fist, but getting a tattoo on your hand is kind of iffy on getting a job, so that might not happen for a while. We'll see. I was really happy I got to cosplay as these two people, technically one person, but it was a character that I really thought a lot of. I thought Ling and Gree were two pretty cool characters. Before I didn't have the hair to do it, now I have the ponytail, so I can actually do that. So I think that I'm gonna keep my hair this long for at least another year just so I can cosplay them again, because I had so much fun cosplaying. I got a lot of pictures on the first day as Ling. A lot of people recognized me, so that was really cool. I think people thought I was more of a Catholic priest when I was Greed, because I was all black clothing with the white collar. So only one person asked for my picture as Greed. So we'll have to see what happens next year. But I honestly think I'm gonna keep my hair this long, at least maintain it at this length, just so I can cosplay them again. Because those two characters, they are, I feel, me in terms of like who I would cosplay as. I feel like that's a perfect fit for me. I did a lot of drinking over the weekend, which is what I mainly do at conventions and especially Anime Nebraskon. But as much drinks as I did have, I actually didn't get too drunk. There's one point where I took 3 shots, like, back to back, and after an hour, I started to feel it finally. It wasn't too bad, just slightly tipsy, but I was drinking a lot, and I did not feel very much, just like last year. I don't know why. I guess it's just because I'm Asian, and we have a really high alcohol tolerance. I really should get a room next year because that just solves so many problems. I don't have to drive back 30 minutes just to go back home, and the people I kind of left my stuff in their room, they didn't really want too many people in there and or their other people's stuff in there, so people didn't have to go back and forth to the room, which is completely understandable. But there was a little bit of drama with some of those the people that I was putting my stuff in their room, so that was kind of annoying. There are these 2 other people that I'm huge fans of, I just thought of something, but there's these 2 people that I met through these people that I was putting my stuff in their room through them, that I really like them a lot. I think the girl really likes me a lot. The guy, I'm not too sure. I think he's okay with me, but I'm just huge fans of him. But unfortunately, we didn't get to hang out too much. Just because the drama with the original group of people, and they even had their own friends come share a room with them, so I didn't want to impose too much. It was tons and tons and tons of fun. I had a blast doing it. I wish I could do way more stuff, but unfortunately there's only so much time in the day, and not having a room definitely puts a hindrance on that. So that was my experience at Anime Nebraskon 2017, and I had a lot of fun. Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to go to a Friendsgiving. Not really quite sure what that is, but there'll be food and beer, I would assume, so that works for me.